and Dan here. Another super busy week out in the community, serving the community for Falkirk Vineyard Church this week. But I'm just going to hand over to Dan and let you know what he was up to for Falkirk Vineyard Church and for Camlin Juniors.
Well, in the last few weeks, there's a couple of guys who are linked with the club. Our head of youth and one of our youth coaches, Ian Goodall and Gary Clark, have taken over one of the social clubs in the area. People may know it locally as the Ochiltree Social Club. They've now operated that as the Camlin Community Hub and have been delivering school lunches for the couple of primary schools in the area and starting to snowball into doing all sorts of other things. So much so that actually some of the players from the club have been going in there and delivering those lunches to school kids, delivering meals that have been made by local hotels to vulnerable people in the area. And it's really fantastic to see the guys giving their time to go out and support the community in this way. And that Love Falkirk has been able to kind of collaborate with what's going on there, share resources, and just work together to bless local people.
That's brilliant, Dan. Brilliant. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've been doing as a trustee this week?
As a trustee, I'm kind of looking at various funds that are coming in that we can tap into as church, but specifically as Love Falkirk, because there's a lot of funds released through local authority and through Scottish Government and other places to support the most vulnerable people at this time. And actually the great work that Love Falkirk have already been doing has, I think, enabled us to get a really positive response. So this week we have been successful in 2 of those applications. Those funds, one is a community response Recovery and Resilience Fund through Foundation Scotland, and another one locally is Falkirk Council's own COVID-19 Community Action Fund. Both of those funds we are so grateful for their support.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, that money, when we got to the end of last week, our shelves were pretty much empty. Andrew McNinch and I were standing there and we were talking about the feeding of the 5,000 and how the food, we were filling bags last week. We were saying the food's just not running out, not running out. We got to the end of the shift and we're thinking there's not an awful lot on these shelves. We've got the funding through. We've been able to buy a big freezer, a big chest freezer with that, and it's been great because we've served up to over 30 families this week, and the only way that we've been able to do that is through that financing, along with partnerships that we've built with Falkirk Council. They've set up a community hub where they've got a direct supply line from ASDA, and they're providing us with ambient food, so all our tins, all our pastas, all our rices, all our pasta sauces, etc., toiletries, soap, things that we can't bulk buy, and they're also providing us with a whole load of frozen food. So the food packs that we're going out now, definitely going to see people through for minimum 7 days, if not longer. So we're so thankful to you, Dan, and all the trustees for being able to secure us this funding. If you still want to support us in this, it has taken a massive toll. It has a massive impact on our staffing, on our admin, on our pastors, on their time and their resources. So if you want to support us with this, then I would really encourage you to give directly at falkirkvineyard.com/give. I'm Blair. This is Dan. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys. Take care.